You've become a bit of an urban legend for many different reasons. But what is your actual journey?
I think for me, the journey is about just creating a narrative for my family that's positive within my family. My children have been exposed to a lot of negativity around the media. And the person they know at home seems not to be the person that's come through in the media. And I'm spending my time now to rectify that position. I'm trying to let people get to know me and who I am. And I think it's important because the media develops a certain persona of who you are. I just want the truth to be out there. The family that I'm with, how I'm as a family man, what makes me tick, what makes me annoyed. I think a lot of people do know now. And just to level the playing fields. And I think that going forward, the journey for me is to allow my sons, particularly, and my daughters to understand that we have a voice, that they have a voice, that all people can have a voice. And that voice is going to emanate from a social media perspective, in my personal view. I was quiet for a very long period of time in terms of the media. I was exceptionally silent because I thought that, the people that work for me always advised me, listen, don't do anything. All will be okay. It'll be forgotten tomorrow. It's not the bloody truth. It isn't. In the olden days, you read a paper. The next day, somebody read it on the toilet. The third day, somebody used it for something else in the toilet. And the fourth day, nobody remembered. And a week or two later, it was fine. You know what? They wrote a bad article about Zunaid. It's fine. It's fine. Now there's this thing called Google. And there's these search engines. And it stays with you forever and ever in a day. You cannot get rid of it. And there's a lot of people out there that understand that some media actually are great. And I do agree with that. I do like some of the interesting articles I do read every single day. I enjoy late at night before I go to bed calculating our cash flow and then looking at media and some interesting articles. Those are my two hobbies now. And I like how people describe things. I like how journalists are able to bring things alive, words into ideas and thoughts into visions. It's amazing. But I do think that it's worth mentioning that some of the people in the industry are really veterans and they need to be respected, and part of this change in media needs to come across with them in mind and how media has sort of evolved in South Africa particularly.